Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to play a game of
Who's Getting Hot?
That's right, Thanos, aka Masuda, has deemed it necessary that the Pokedex be cut down in size in Sword and Shield. So, while we don't have all of the information for ourselves right now, we're going to play a little thinking game. We're going to try and predict who will be cut and who will be let in the game. Who will be allowed in the Galar region. I knew Brexit was going to affect the real world UK, but I didn't think it would affect the Pokemon world UK as well. But we're doing a little bit of a thinking game. So this video is essentially based off of who's going to be let in the game and who's not going to be let in the game. And we have a Pokedex right here. Now, there has been a lot of Pokemon revealed to be already in the game. So what I've done is I've tried to make that as apparent as possible. And I've tried to, essentially, I went through this entire dex and I filled in the Pokemon that are already in the game. The Pokemon that we already know will be in Sword and Shield. And I used Cerebee's Galar dex in order to do this as my reference. So I tried to make this as accurate as possible. If I missed one, I apologize. If I got something wrong, I apologize. But this is, I'm pretty sure, as accurate as we can get as of the day of recording this video, which is the 14th of June. If something changes later on, that's fine. But let me see. What do we think is going to be in the game? Who do we think is going to be cut? And we're going to go through the Pokedex, and I'm going to make my educated decisions. And I want you guys in the comment section to let me know who you think is going to be here, who you think is not going to be here. If you disagree with my decisions, you're like, actually, I think that, for example, Pidgey will be in the game because, spoiler alert, I don't think Pidgey will be in the game. Then let me know in the comment section below. We can have a little bit of a thought exercise and we can make light of this issue that everyone is mad about. Let's just have a bit of fun with it, shall we? If we assume that Thanos came into the Pokemon world and snapped his fingers, who would be left in the aftermath? Let's have a look and see. So first off, I want to make the assumption that we're going in half, right? I want to make the assumption that the Galar Dex will have around 400 Pokemon. We don't know if it will, we don't know if it won't, but I'm saying 400 Pokemon without the Galar region Pokemon. So for example, it says 157 caught right now. I'm gonna try and end this at around 400. So it's going right down the middle from the national Dex that we have now. And without further ado, let's just jump into it, shall we? All right, so first off, I think that if Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard are in the game, I'm fairly confident that Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Blastoise, and the other evolution lines, I'm pretty sure that they will also be in the game. Also, I did see that Caterpie is also in the game. So I'm gonna make the assumption that if Caterpie is in the game, then the Weedle and Kakuna evolution line will be in the game. I'm also gonna make, I don't think that Pidgey, the Pidgeot line will be in, because we've already seen a lot of the kind of weaker Route 1 birds like Hoot Hoots. We've seen Wingull. I don't think they wanna jam all of them in there if they're trying to conserve on space. So I'm thinking if any of them are gonna get cut, that Pidgey might be one of the ones that gets cut, because generally, actually, this is a hard choice to make. And a lot of the choices that I make here, you're not going to agree with, which, it's fine. It's just opinions. Who cares? But it's a hard choice to make here. I'm going to say that they're not going to be in it. I also don't think that Rattata and Raticate will be in it. But I think that for some reason, my mind is bringing me to this. I think that Spearow and Fearow will be. They were in Awesome, so maybe they have some affinity with it. I do think that Ekans and Arbok are going to be in it, which means I do think that Sandshrew and Sandslash will also be in it. I really think that the Nidoran line will be in it, but just for funsies, I'm only going to include the male line because my team in the WBE is the Newcastle Nidokings, which, by the way, the first match goes up tomorrow. I hope you're excited for that. But let's see. We got Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff. These seem like Pokemon that they would probably include. They got Clefairy in there, I would imagine so. Zubat and Golbat, you cannot not have those Pokemon, which means I'm also going to add Crobat on there, because I think that, I really think that they will be in it. I'm going to assume that all of these guys will be in it, and I'm going to assume that they're also going to include Meowth and Persian. Now, I do think that the majority of Generation 1 Pokemon will be included in Sword and Shield because of the fact that Let's Go was the most recent released game, and they're going to want to enable people to transfer most of their Pokemon from Let's Go into Sword and Shield. So I assume that there's going to be a heavy Generation 1 bias in the Galar region Pokedex. So let's go Venomoth and let's go Psyduck too, because Psyduck was in Detective Pikachu, You know, there's a lot of hype around Psyduck right now. I'm assuming Psyduck's gonna be in it. I also assume that these guys will be in it and these guys will be in it. And already we have filled up almost 200 Pokemon in our Pokedex. Now, if Machop and Machamp is in it, I'm going to assume that Alakazam is, the Alakazam evolution line. I'm going to assume that the Victory Bell evolution line is. I may assume that the Tenta evolution line isn't, but I do think that the Golem evolution line will be in it. Ponyta Rapidash? Maybe not. Though actually, you know, we do like our horses in the UK, so I think that maybe it will be. I think maybe it will be. We do like our horses in the UK. And the Slowpoke line, maybe that's one that could be skipped. Maybe that's one that won't quite make the cut. The Magnemite evolution line, I think that Magnemite evolution line will make it in, so I'm gonna add Magnezone on there as well. I think that there's probably a good chance the Magnemite will be in the game. Farfetch'd, I think, will probably be getting the cut here. And Doduo and Dodrio probably getting the cut as well. Dugong probably getting the cut. Grimer and Muck? I think there could be some... Actually, with the Industrial Revolution having like such a massive effect on the UK, and with there having a massive city based around Victorian England, which reduced so much pollution, I'm thinking that Muck's gonna be in it, and I 100% think that Coughing is gonna be in it. Coughing and Wheezing, they're definitely gonna be in. With so much pollution coming out of the Industrial Revolution and having a Victorian era city, there's no way you can't include those Pokemon. Especially with the history behind with the UK and stuff. Now, we do have crabs, so, you know, probably gonna be in it. We don't have a whole lot of Shelders. Actually, there's some shellfish. Not a huge amount, there are some shellfish. I'm gonna cut Electrode. We do like eggs. I'm a big fan of eggs. Do I think that Executor and Execute will be in it? I would, yes. I'm gonna say yes. Oh, actually, I'm actually gonna say no. I'm thinking about it again, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that Cubone and Marowak will be in it because, you know, Cubone was a big Pokemon in the Detective Pikachu movie. It, you know, basically took up the entirety of the intro, so that'll be why. And also Lickitung. I think they're gonna be in it too. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, I think are Pokemon that they can afford to cut. And Chansey, whilst I don't want Chansey to be in the game, I think that it probably will be. Let's see, Tangela. Is Tangela? What am I thinking about Tangela? Noodles, spaghetti? Nah, I don't think Tangela has a place here. Kangaskhan? That's a tough one. I feel like Kangaskhan is something that people would want to bring from Let's Go. So we'll throw Kangaskhan in there too. Staryu and Starmie, 100% absolutely. Mr. Mime, 100% absolutely. But if you bring Mr. Mime, then you kind of have to bring like Scyther, Jinx, and Electabuzz and Magmar too. That makes it pretty hard actually. Tauros, I think you can afford to cut. Pinsir? I mean, if you're gonna bring Scyther, you have to bring Pinsir too, right? Lapras. Ooh, Lapras. Lapras, I think Lapras is coming. I really think Lapras is coming. And Ditto, I really hope Ditto is coming. Because if not, it's gonna make competitive breeding very hard for a lot of people, and it's gonna make a lot of people very upset. Now let's see. The fossil Pokemon, honestly, I don't think the fossil Pokemon are gonna make the cut. I don't think they are. But the Pories? The Pories. Yeah, I would give the Pories a shot there. I would give the Pories a fair go right there. I think the Pories do have a fair shot coming. And now we come to the Legendaries of this game, which is hard. It's hard to make an assumption on whether or not they'll be in there, but we already know that Mew will be in it. And if Mew's in it, Mewtwo's gotta be in it. You can't have Mew without Mewtwo. That'd be ridiculous. And with all the Generation 1 bias, Mewtwo is absolutely... And they're re-releasing the first movie, Detective Pikachu, all about Mewtwo. Like, there's no way Mewtwo's not in this game. The thing is, are the birds gonna be in the game? Honestly, I'd say if they're including Mew and Mewtwo, that there's probably a heavy chance that they'd include the Generation 1 birds too. Which means I also think that they're gonna include Dragonite. They have Hydreigon in there, so they do have the Dragon-type Pseudo Legends, but I think that Dragonite will be in there too. I don't know if we can come back to this when the Dex actually comes out and see how accurate I was, but okay. Moving on to Generation 2. Now, when it comes to the starters, I really don't think they're gonna include the starters from any other generation. I think it's gonna be 1, and I think it's gonna be 8. Or 8. I think it's gonna be 1 and 8. 8. And I don't think there's gonna be any of the starters, unfortunately. I also don't think Sentret and Furt are gonna be coming along. Though Hoot and Noctowl are right there. I don't know if Sentret and Furt makes a whole lot of sense for the region. Though we do have a lot of Ladybugs. So as much as this hurts me to say it, I do think Lediba and Ledium will be in the game, even though I hate it. There's some of my least favorite Pokemon. Pichu, absolutely Pichu, because Pikachu's in the game. Obviously, Pikachu's gonna be in the game. And Jigglypuff, yes, because I said that Jigglypuff would be in it, so that makes sense too. Natu and Xatu, not really sure that makes a whole lot of sense for the UK region. I mean, you could go back to the day. No, it doesn't make any sense. Mareep and Flaffy. Now, with Wooloo in the game, that does make an interesting concept. Is Mareep going to be in it? I think that Wooloo is kind of like the replacement for Mareep, so I would say no. Blossom, yes, because we had the pre-evolution in there. We did, didn't we? Gloom? Yeah, we did. I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did. And then we have Marill. Marill and Azumarill, I think, do make the cut. Sudowoodo, I don't think makes the cut. Politoed, yes. Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff. Now, we have Eldegoss, which looks a lot like Jumpluff, so I don't think that Jumpluff is going to make the cut. Apom was a big part of Detective Pikachu. I'm thinking about the most recent Pokemon releases and what Game Freak... I mean, obviously this has absolutely no basis in reality, whether this is true or not, but I'm trying to think, if I was in their head, like, what Pokemon do they think will be the most recently in people's heads? And if you just watch Detective Pikachu, then these are a lot of the Pokemon that will be in people's heads. So I'm going to throw Ambipom in there too. So we're already at 250. Wow, we are blitzing through this. Absolutely blitzing through this. Sunkern and Sunflora? There's not a whole lot of sun in a UK-based region, is there? Yanma, I'm gonna say no for Yanma. I'm gonna say yes for Murkrow. So we're gonna get Honchkrow on there as well. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, we'll say yes for Murkrow. I think that makes sense. And then Slowking, I don't think I included the slow poke and the Slowbro, so I'm not gonna include those. Unknown, I don't think Unknown is gonna be in this game. Misdreavus. Now, how much in the way of ghost typings are they really gonna have? I don't know. I'm gonna say Misdreavus gets cut. I also think that Girafarig will get cut. I think that Pineco will get cut. I think that Dunsparce will get cut. And I think that Gligar will get cut. Snubble and Gramble, I think they're gonna make it in. I think that Quillfish won't be. I think that Scizor will be. Heracross, I hope will be. I really hope will be, because I love Heracross. Teddiursa. Now, we don't have much in the way of bears in the UK. And they did talk about making Pokemon, or including Pokemon that made sense within the region. Of course, it's not entirely based off of the UK, so I could be wrong here. But I don't think Massive Bears really makes sense in the grand scheme of things. I also don't think... Actually, I think Slugma and Magcargo will be in it. I think they will be. And Corsola, no. Remoraid, I don't see it. Skarmory, I think that Skarmory's going to get cut because we have Corviknight. And that's essentially kind of like the same idea, except Corviknight is way cooler. Houndour and Houndoom, I hope will be in it. I think I included Horsey and Seaking, so I think I should include these Kingdra too. I don't know if I did. Did I include it? I didn't. No, Seaking is in it. Okay, you know, Kingdra, yeah, Kingdra maybe not then, actually. Maybe not then. Phanpy and Donphan, I would say no. Stantler, I would say no. Smeargle. Smeargle's a very artsy Pokemon. It has more of a Kalos vibe to me, though. Tyrogue, yeah, if we're gonna have the pre-evolutions. Actually, no, I did not include the Hitmons, but we have to have the baby versions, sadly, if we're gonna include the evolutions. Miltank? Nah, but Miltank makes sense. Miltank makes sense to have. Which means I also think that they're gonna have Tauros, too. So I'm gonna add Tauros there. So we're 264. I'm trying to end up around 400 here. All right, I don't think they're going to include the legendary beasts. I don't think Lugia and Ho-Oh will be in the game. I don't think Celebi will be in the game. I also don't think any of the Generation 3 starters will be in the game, unfortunately. Poochyena and Miena, I'm going to say no. Zigzagoon and Linoon, I think have a pretty good... They're like raccoons, though. As far as I can tell, we don't have much in the way of raccoons, so maybe not. Well, Wurmple and Silcoon. Now, we already have Butterfree, so I'm going to say maybe not as well. We have the Lotad evolution line, which means if we have the Lotad evolution line, we pretty much have to have this evolution line included in too, surely, like, right? That's gotta make sense. We have acorn trees, don't we? Again, I'm gonna say Tailo and Swellow probably have a good chance as well. Unfortunately, Wingull is in the game. You know what pisses me off about this? Is that since Wingull is in the game, that is taking the spot of something else that could have been in the game. Like, that is taking the spot of potentially Shroomish or Slacking or Loudred. Like, it's taking the spot of something else. I need to take a sip of water. I need to calm down. But yeah, think of every Pokemon that's in the game is taking the spot of something that's not in the game, which is so sad. But we have Surskit. I don't think Surskit will make it. Shroomish? I'm gonna say yes for Shroomish. Let's see, Slackoff, Vigoroth, and Slacking. This is a hard one. I am gonna say yes, though. I'm gonna say yes to that one. Nincada, I don't think this evolution line will make it in. I don't think the Whismur evolution line will make it in. And I also don't think the Makuhita evolution line will make it in either. Now, Azurill, because I said that Marill would be in, so I think so. Nosepass, nope. Skitty. Skitty might scrape it, because we do like our cats here. No, I'm gonna say no, actually. I'm gonna say no. Mawile, I'm pretty sure Mawile sadly won't make it, even though I love Mawile. But then again, I love Mawile's Mega Evolution, and Mega Evolutions aren't in the game either, so... Hey, the Aggron evolution line. I'm gonna say yes. I saw how that Tyranitar looked in the wild area, and I'm thinking that Aggron could look really sick in the wild area too, so I'm gonna say yes for that. Meditite and Medicham, nope. Plusle and Minun, it is the Pikachu clone, but will it be in? I don't think so. Volbeat and Emilise? God, I hope not. Gulpin and Swalot? Nah. Carvana and Sharpedo. Do we want the Bitey boys? Are the Bitey boys gonna be making a hot return? Are the Bitey boys gonna be making a hot return? I'm gonna say no. I've never seen a shark in the vicinity of the UK, so I'm gonna say no. And then we have Camerupt and Nummel. I'm gonna say no for that as well. Torkoal, I'll say yes to. I think Torkoal will be. And I actually think that Grumpig and Spoink will be in it too. Spinda, however, is gonna be a hot no from me. Cacturne and Cacnea, maybe in the wild area. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna say yes to them because I think that they'll be in the wild area. And I got the Zangoose and the Seviper. I don't think these dudes will be in it. Lunatone and Solrock, I think are gonna catch a quick cut as well. Corphish and Crawdon, I would say yeah. Yeah, I would say yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You got Baltoy and Claydol, which, Baltoy and Claydol, maybe? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a toughie. I'm gonna say no. And then we have the fossils. I don't think the fossils are gonna make it, honestly. I really don't think the fossils are gonna make it. Castform, yes. I think Castform will be in it. Kecleon? Kecleon is a no from me. Shuppet and Banette? I'm gonna say yes to Shuppet and Banette. Tropius, I don't think Tropius would be in it. Chimecho, I don't think Chimecho will be in it. Absol, Absol. I'm gonna say no to Absol for now. I may come back and correct that later if we need to add some later on, but I'm gonna say no to Absol for now. We got Spheal, Sphealio, and Walrein. This evolution line is... the thing is, we do have Seals. Then again, I did cut Dugong. So I'm gonna actually say yes to these guys. I think that they will be in it. I don't think Clamperl in it. I don't think Luvdisc or Relicanth. Bagon, Shelgon, and Salamence. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think of these two pseudos, only one's gonna make it in. It's like flipping a coin. Okay, you know what? Heads or tails? We're gonna play heads or tails. Okay, Google. Flip a coin. Heads or Salamence. No.
Coin flipping.
Flip a coin.
All right.
Heads or Salamence.
It's heads.
It's heads! Salamence is gonna make it in, and that means that Metagross sadly will not. I don't think the Regis will make it in. In fact, I don't think any of these legends will make it in. They just don't seem to really make sense in the whole context of the region, now that I think of it. So yeah, I don't think any of these are gonna make it in. Sadly, I love every single Generation 4 starter, but I don't think that they will be in it. I do think that Starly will be in it. Not really sure what kind of bird that Starly is based off. A starling bird? I don't know. I don't know what kind of bird they're based off, but I just kind of want to hope and pray that they are, because I really like Staraptor. Bidoof and Bibarel? No, absolutely not. Cricketsoon and Cricketot? Sadly, yes. With a heavy heart, I say sadly, yes. Shinx through Luxray. I'm gonna say no for Shinx through Luxray. Again, fossils, I don't think so. Burmy, I don't think so. Morphin, no. I think Vespiquen, wait. Vespiquen we did see. And that's not in the Cerebi Dex. But I'm pretty sure there was a screenshot that Vespiquen was in. See, that's how I think I might get some of these wrong. I tried my best to make sure that I was as accurate as possible to what we already know is in the game. But like sometimes, the Cerebi Dex doesn't have everything completely accurate because I 100% did see Vespiquen in one of the screenshots. I remember it very clearly, so I'm gonna throw you in there. Buizel and Floatzel, I'm gonna say no. Patterrz could actually wait. I think there may be some kind of other squirrel Pokemon that they might want to get it confused with. So I'm gonna say Patterrz no for now. Shellos and Gastrodon, I think there's a solid chance the Gastrodon will be in it. We got Floatzel, Cherubi, Cherim, I don't think so. Baniri and Lopunny, ooh, the bunny Pokemon now. As far as I remember, Diggersby is already in the game. So that might be their quota. Yeah, they don't want to fill it with too many bunny Pokemon because we already have Scorbunny. And then we have Diggersby, which is in the game too, so I'm not going to assume that Lopunny will be in it. Miss Maggie says no. Glameow and Perugly, I'm going to say yes for these guys. I'm going to say yes for those guys. Stunky and Skuntank, do we have Skunks in the UK? I think we have Skunks in the UK. So I'll say yes to those guys as well. Bonsly, no. Mime Jr., I think I said yes for Mr. Mime, yeah. Happiny, I think I said... What did I say? What did I say for Happiny? I said yes for Chansey, so Happiny I think will also be in the game. We are 90 away. We only have 90 slots left already. Ugh. I'm gonna have to start being more strict on myself here. We're only like halfway through Generation 4. We have 90 slots left, oh god. All right, so let's see what else we got here. I don't think that Spiritomb will be in it, and I don't think that Chatot will be in it. Sadly, I don't think Garchomp will be in it. I really want Garchomp to be in it. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put Garchomp in. Do I want to do that? I think no. I'm gonna take them out. I don't think they will be. I don't think they will be. Scorpion, Drapion, maybe not. Toxicroak and Krogunk though, I think have a good shot of being in it. Lumineon and Finneon, I hope not. I'm pretty sure I didn't put Tangela in, but I did put Electivire and Magmortar in, and Licky Licky. Yeah, and I didn't include you. I didn't include Gligar. Did I include Piloswine? I don't know. Piloswine. I did not include Piloswine. Okay, so if I didn't include Piloswine, then Mamoswine can't be in here either, unfortunately, for my boy Mamoswine, because I love Mamoswine. Probopass, I don't think Probopass will be in it. Rotom, oh yeah, Rotom Dex, obviously. Yeah, Rotom Dex. And all of these legendaries here, I don't think they're gonna be in, sadly. Though it would be really cool. I think they're gonna cut most of these legendaries. There are a lot of Generation 4 legendaries. Jesus Christ, just look at all these Generation 4 legendaries. There's so many of them, which means that, yes, I think that Darkrai won't be in Sword and Shield. I do not imagine that Darkrai will be in Sword and Shield. Victini, I also don't think Victini will be in it. And I don't think the Generation 5 starters will be in it either. Patterrz and Watchog. I'm gonna say yes for Patterrz and Watchog, not because I want them to be in it, but because I think they will be. Lillipup and Herdier. I feel like there's gonna be, like, there's already Yampa. Maybe not. I don't think that Purloin and Liepard will make it either. The monkeys? God, I hope these monkeys aren't in. God, I hope not. I think that Munna and Musharna will be. Pidove, I don't think this evolution line will be. And I don't think the Zebras will be either. Or Swoobat. I think the Excadrill will be. And let's see, if Sulk is in it, then surely Throh has to be in it too. And Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr. I think it could make sense. I could see that. I could honestly really see that. The Swadloon, no. Venipede, I don't really see that. Whimsicott, I don't think Whimsicott's gonna be in it because, again, it's very similar to Eldegoss. So I think they can afford to cut that. I do see the Crocodile evolution line being in it. I do see that. Maractus, no. Dwebble, no. Scraggy and Scrafty. Scraggy and Scrafty. I don't think that Scraggy and Scrafty will be in it, unfortunately. I really like those Pokemon. But I do think, do I think that Yanmass? I think that they would be, but I don't know if it makes sense to the region. I'm gonna leave that blank for now. Okay, we can maybe come back to that later if we need to fill in some more spots. Zorua and Zoroark, I do think that Zorua and Zoroark will be in it. I don't think this evolution, oh, but then again, yeah, if I don't think that Gothitelle gonna be in it, then I also have to assume that Reuniclus won't be in it either, which makes me really sad. Ducklet and Swanna, 100% going in it. You know, the queen loves the swans. The queen owns all of the swans, and Dealing and Sawsbuck, I think they gotta be in it too. Foongus and Amoongus. I'm gonna say no for those. But I will say that I do think the Clink evolution line will be in it because there's a whole lot of gears and the whole lot of like steampunk. I really get a steampunk vibe from one of the cities as well, so I would assume that maybe they are in it. I don't know. It's just me. Chandelure, I think that Chandelure evolution line will be in it. Beartic, no. Cryogonal, no, I would say no. We got Mienshao, no. Druddigon, no. Ponyard. Did we see Ponyard yet? I'll say yes for Ponyard. I'll say no for Bouffalant. Vullaby. Actually, Vullaby and Mandibuzz, I think they will be in it. Because if Braviary and Rufflet are in it, then Vullaby and Mandibuzz surely gotta be in it. Like I said, I hope that I got my Pokedex right before I started this, because I'm making a lot of assumptions based on other Pokemon being in the game, which could like mess me up quite a bit. Larvesta and Volcarona, I don't think any of the, oh my god, there's so many legendaries in Gen 5 too, that's ridiculous. But I don't think anything from here is likely. I mean, we do have Anteaters. Humor and Durant actually, yeah, I'm gonna put them in. I think that makes sense, actually. Fletchling and Talonflame? Yes. I'm gonna say yes for them. I don't know if that's how accurate that will be, but I'm gonna say yes for them. Flabebe and Floette and Florges. That's a little bit of a rough one. I do think that the goat Pokemon will be in it. Furfrou with Yampa, I'm gonna say no. Honedge and Aegislash. It's called Sword and Shield. Like, you can't not have them, right? You can't not have them. Barbaracle? Barbaracle. I'm gonna say no for those. Sculpt and Dragalge, I'm gonna say no. Clauncher and Clortza would make sense. I suppose it would definitely make sense. And we're gonna not include these fossils. I'm gonna not include Dedenne. I'm gonna not include Carbink. Klefki. That's a little bit of a rough one. I wanna say, actually, I'm gonna say yes for Phantom and Trevenant. I think Phantom and Trevenant will be in it, which means I also think that Pumpkaboo and Gyarageist will be in it too. Which means that Noibat and Noivern will probably get cut. I'm sorry. But, oh, look, there's not too many legendaries in this generation. Yay. All right, how many spaces do I have left? I have 40 spaces left. Okay, so I might be able to go in and fill in a few more that I missed. I think I will be able to. Actually, since we have 40 spaces left, I'm going to go back and say yes for the Florges evolution line, because I think that they probably have a good chance, actually. And then we have Generation 7. I think Generation 7 is going to get squeezed here. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of Gen 7. Looking from what we've... Honestly, from what we've seen already, I think this is like the majority of the Gen 7 that we're actually going to see. But let's see. Let's see if we can fill in a bit more from this. Yungoos and Gumshoes? I'm going to say no. Crabrawler and Crabominal? Maybe, if they change the evolution method. I'm not really sure. Cutiefly and Rabombi? I think they include Lycanroc. Because they introduced that new Dusk form, so maybe they try and like they understand that people like that and they want to keep that in the game. That would make sense. Marinian Toxapex, I would say Marinian Toxapex. I'm gonna say yes for Marinian Toxapex. I want to say no for Araquanid. Morlul and Shiinotic. Sure, even though I'm not a huge fan of them, but sure. Salazzle, I'd say yes for Salazzle. We're getting towards the end now. Palossand? I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of beach space, so it would make sense if Palossand was in it. It would make sense. We're an island nation. We have a lot of beach space. It makes sense. Minior, I'm gonna say no. Type Null doesn't really make sense to me. Pyukumuku, I'd say no for Pyukumuku. Oranguru and Pessimian. Oranguru and Pessimian. I'm gonna say no for Oranguru and Pessimian. Kamala, Turtonator, Togedemaru, Drampar. I'm gonna say yes for Delmise, because I think that makes sense to me. And... ooh, Drampar. Let's go... I'm gonna say no on Drampar. I don't think that Drampar has a good chance. Togedemaru? That's a little bit of a rough one. All these Pikachu clones, it's always hard to think that do they want to like buff it full of Pikachu clones, or do they want to maybe like reduce the amount of Pikachu clones? I think they're gonna reduce the amount of Pikachu clones. So I'm gonna say no for Togedemaru. And then we have the 70,000 legendaries, which, I mean, I don't think any Ultra Beasts will be in this game at all. Like, I don't think any Ultra Beasts will be in this. But I would say yes for this evolution line here. But the Ultra Beasts, no. I don't think we'll see any Ultra Beasts. They're all getting cut. I don't think we'll see any Alola forms either. All right, so I think we have a little bit of space left for adding some things that we missed. So let's have a little bit of a look back and see what we could potentially include. How many spaces do I have? Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. Let me fix that real quick. Let me go ahead and let's see. We have, okay, so we have, it looks like we have 23 spaces that I can fill in. So I'm gonna put Seal and Dugong in because I feel like I should fill out a lot more of Generation 1 because I really genuinely do think that Generation 1 is gonna be like absolutely filled to the brim. So look at that. We just filled up a bunch of that already. I don't think there's gonna be a huge amount of Generation 1 stuff left out. So I'm gonna fill out a lot of Generation 1 and we'll fill out some more Generation 2. All right, so we have 13 more spaces before we end our culling. So let's go, let's go, ooh, what do I want to throw in here? I still don't think the Mareep will be in it. This is tough. Only 13 more spaces. Let's say Octillery will be in it. Let's say that, for example, I'm trying to think if there's any evolution lines that would really make sense to throw in there. And it's a little bit difficult, honestly. It is quite difficult. I'm sure you guys would have like a fun time doing this as well. The website I'm using, by the way, is PokedexTracker.com. That's the website I'm using right now. Metagross. I don't think they're going to include all of the pseudos, which is why I'm leaving Metagross out. I just don't think they're going to include all the pseudos. But I would say that maybe the Shinx evolution line has a chance of making the cut there. It's hard, man. It's hard. And then I would also maybe add Mistravius and Mismagius then too. All right, 6 spaces left. 6 spaces left. All right, Execute and Executor probably have a good chance of making it in. The Hitmons, actually, yeah, I would say probably the Hitmons will be in it, which means that Tyrogue is gonna be the last one to make it to our number of 400. Which means we, I just wanted to make an arbitrary number to stop at 400. So if the Thanos snap were to happen, this is how I think it would go. This is how I think the snapping will affect. Oh my god, this is a massive space here. Yeah, this is all legendaries and starters, that's what it is. This is how I think the snapping will affect the Galar region Pokedex here. Now, of course, on top of these 400, you're gonna have all of the new Galar Pokemon, so it's not like I think there's only gonna be 400 Pokemon. I think there'll probably be around 500 if you include the Galar region. I think we're gonna get like maybe around 100 new Galar Pokemon, and you know, that will be included in that. But that is my predictions. Let me know what you thought of my predictions in the comment section below. This was a fun little thought exercise to do, you know, try and make light of the whole situation. Everyone might be mad right now, but it's fun to play a game of who's getting caught. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please do destroy that like button right below this video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I need 10K Instagram followers. Please follow me on Instagram. I would really appreciate it. Also, I stream on Twitch every single day. The link for that is in the description. If you want more high quality content, you want to hang out with me, you want to chat, ask me some questions, I stream on Twitch every day. Go and follow me on there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.